Right, I'm here with George. We're going to show you some ideas on what to do when your opponent's stiff arming you. Right, so right side versus right side. George is a pretty big, strong guy, so when he's pushing me away here and I want to go with sode, it's very difficult to go through this arm. So a couple of things I like to do, if he's resisting me straight this way, I don't want to go into him. I want to go the opposite direction. I'm going to push myself in and go the other direction, okay, in order to cut this hand. And then naturally, he's going to want to bring this hand to the lapel. I'm going to parry this hand to the side, and then I'm going to go right into sode tsurikomi goshi. A lot of the times, if I were able to take this hand off, for me to physically take this hand and bring it across for sode is very, very difficult. All right, don't let me bring this hand over. All right, tuck the elbow in. I'll tuck the elbow in. This is very difficult, okay? So once I take this hand off, I wait for him to come back to the lapel, and I give resistance, and I parry the hand over my right shoulder. That's when I go for sode tsurikomi goshi. Okay, so let's see it again here. Opponent is stiff arming me. I can't go into him. I drive into him. I go the opposite direction. I wait for him to come up. I parry, and then I pivot off this leg. Go sode. Okay, that's one option. Another thing I like to do with a stiff arming opponent, it's very difficult for me to come through this barrier, right? If you think George can bench press 300 pounds, it's gonna be very difficult for me to come in. So I'm gonna take him at a weak angle where he has to pec fly me, right? So if I'm going into him this way, it's difficult, so I'm gonna go this way at an angle, okay? Can't go this way, go at an angle. So now I've closed the distance, and now I can attack the far leg, uchi, here's my turn throw. Right? Because I can't go this way, I go around to force his arm to do a pec fly. Right? He's pretty strong, but he could probably only pec fly like 50 pounds. Right? Can't go in, I pec fly around, and then I can close the distance, and now look, I can attack the uchi, and I've closed the distance. Another thing I like to do when the person's posting and pushing me away is attacking this wrist upwards, okay? If his arm is straight, right, keep the arm tight. Going this way is difficult, but going up and down might be weak, okay? I like to pull the wrist fast to the side to bend this wrist from the inside this direction, and once the wrist bends, I'm gonna elevate it to cut it in an upward angle, okay? So if I were to go sode just straight, it's a little bit difficult, so I side, and then I go up to take sode again, right? So those are a lot of the times very useful if I use them together. Now, I'm looking for the sode. George is aware of this. He doesn't want me to go sode, so what's he gonna do to resist the sode? He's gonna drop his elbow. More. No sode? Okay, that's great. No more stiff arm. Okay, now I've closed the distance. Then I can attack uchi, oh, there's my turn throw. Okay? So those are three different options that I like to use against a stiff arming opponent, right side versus right side. Right? I go the opposite way, I cut, and then I parry that hand over the shoulder for the sode. I go force him into the pec fly position, or I simply just break to the side and up for sode tsurikomi goshi. Right? Same thing you could do, right side versus right side. The person posts on the opposite shoulder. You see this is very common. Similar idea for this, okay? This is really great for sode position. I break the wrist to the side, and then I go up, okay? Oh, you could do a sode gari as well, okay? The whole time.